What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the blue color, playing as Odin, getting the elephant spawn on Sheltered Pass, up 1-0 in this best of 5 series between these two fantastic players. His name is Count Von Count. His opponent today in the red color, having a god change up. Both players actually changing up their god for this game. His name is Wiz, and he is coming here with the Oranos in the red color. Oranos versus Odin matchup on Sheltered Pass. This is actually a matchup we've seen a little bit of before. I'm trying to remember the exact matchup, but I remember it being it must have been Gold Lion. Oh, it's Gold Lion and someone. Struggling to remember. But there was a matchup we've already seen of Oranos versus Odin on this specific map with this elephant spawn to start with. So I'm excited to see if Wiz is going to approach this a little bit differently, because while Count Von Count, he may have expected Count Von Count to stay with Isis here in game number 2. Wiz has got to know that Count Von Count has got the potential of picking Odin against him, because Odin is one of the picks which Count Von Count actually used, if you do remember, in Pandora's Box, in the tournament Pandora's Box against Chemo. If you didn't check that game out, that was an incredible series. So he's definitely capable of pulling out his Odin and getting a lot of good things happening, as Count's going to be dropping his temple. Now, I want to talk a little bit about what I think Oranos should do here, because Odin gets all the advantages here in this matchup. I think that Oranos should be going for a 4:30 advance time, pulling back into the base and dropping a lot more villagers onto gold early, onto chickens here in the base. And then when you hit the when you hit the classical age and that early attack comes, which it will be coming fairly soon, you'll be having your oracles garrisoned into the manor where you're wanting to hunt. Right? So you have like one villager out on the hunt, like this one here, or 2 villagers out on the hunt. You're going to be dropping like the manor. Maybe you could even leave the villagers out here, in all honesty. Let's talk about that's probably possible, but Count Von Count is going for an incredibly fast advance time here, ladies and gentlemen. That is an incredibly fast advance time. Oh my God. And oh God. I have to just go back to the drawing board, because I don't even know. Count Von Count has just clicked up for a 3-minute and 40-second, I believe it was 3-minute and 40-second advance time here, ladies and gentlemen, with one ox cart. One ox cart only. Because he doesn't need it. He's long distance chopping from this tree. And one small thing that he can probably do here as well, when he hits the second age, is he can actually continue to chop down straggler trees here with just 1 or 2 villagers. Once he gets the wood he needs to get himself a longhouse here, he doesn't really need a whole lot after advancing that early. He can actually just drop everyone onto the elephant here and just keep going, and then move over obviously onto the rhino and get his ox cart a little bit later, as we do see the units circling in. Freya comes in and Wiz says, gotta run, and he is going for it. Now Count Von Count does have enough resources here to drop a military building. He's going to be attempting to micro this one. He drops the longhouse. He gets a surround. Wiz not paying attention here. He's going to be losing a citizen here. The Valkyrie coming through as Wiz pushes back. He's got just a little bit left. There's the shockwave coming in, and Wiz gets back here, back into his main base, pulls his citizen back in. No villager kills just yet. Where are the oracles? You've got to be bringing those oracles back home to be valoring here if your name is Wiz, but he hasn't done it just yet. Valkyrie in the main base, searching around for low HP villagers. There are a few in here. The Valkyrie is not going to be able to get anything done just yet. Prometheus just about to pop here for Wiz. It is a 4:30 advance time, and Wiz is on the back foot. We see double longhouses coming up over here. Still no ox carts out here for Count Von Count, and this is a very, very exciting early game here. We do see Counts holding the Ring of Nibelung. This is how you can really tell how good a player is, because every good player does this. They just hold the relic. They don't put the relic back in their temple. No, why do that? They just run around with the relic holding it. If you see a player just attacking with a hero holding the relic, you know they're a good player. Don't ask me why. It's not a good play. You shouldn't do it, but all the top players do it. It's a signifier of how good your skills are, in my opinion. As we're starting to see Wiz pushing, getting pushed in here, he's going to be losing this sentry tower. There is another sentry tower over here. We are starting to see some units coming out for Wiz, but he is having himself just a little bit of problems here. Now, one option here for Wiz that he hasn't considered here is building Citizen. Is not building Citizen to start this game off with. This is something that happens a little bit in this matchup to try and give the Oranos player a little bit of reprieve against the Odin, especially on an openish map like Sheltered Pass. I say open, but all of the gold mines are forward, all of the hunt is forward, so just having tons of military is a really, really big deal. But look at this population difference right now. Count's on 55, Wiz is on 51. It's still close. Even after that early pressure the Count's put on, Wiz is still in this game for sure. He's continuously eating these goats. He's got the berries over here that he can grab. He's got chickens over here. He's getting himself out. The Kyra Ballista to try and defend this one up, repairing up the temple over here as well, keeping the units back. Units on the back over here going to be able to deal with that raid going in as we see a cheeky little wall coming over here. Wiz's defense here has been impeccable, admirable at the very least. We do see the villagers maybe running a little bit too early there as the forest fire comes in. Wiz going to be able to retreat back. We'll see if that manor is going to go down. That's a big forest fire there, though. Count realizes now, he's got to be realizing that if Wiz doesn't have that back forest, which obviously he's not going to have now, he will be losing that manor as well. The only other forest that he's going to be able to gather from is this one and this one. And they are both forward here. So he's going to be able to force some sort of a fight in the near future, or at least be raiding that location as this all goes on. As Wiz pushes out, 64 population for Wiz, Counts at 70 population. We do see the Citizen getting pushed off of the gold mine for the time being as the units coming around onto this side. The Kyra Ballista, you're going to be careful where you place that one. That's going to go down incredibly fast a lot of the times here as the Kyra Ballista retreats back. Units pushing in here. We do see the Promethean is going to be able to try and take out the raiding cavalry over there, but good micro from Count. Wiz getting his units a little bit stuck there. He needs to get them gathering the wood straight away. Units pushing out. Nice micro back there from Wiz. There will be a shockwave available very, very soon here for Wiz as well, and he's going to be wanting to use that for the next fight as he pushes back ever so slightly. Good micro yet again on the Kyra Ballista. The Kyra Ballista is going to be going down very, very fast here as the hero Terma on the back does get sniped down. There is still this hero Miller though that he can utilize to take out that Valkyrie as the Valkyrie is trying to get in onto the Kyra Ballista on the back. That Kyra Ballista has been a hero Kyra Ballista in this game, but the hero Miller popping out at this point. 57 population for Wiz to 75 population for Count Von Count as the Murmillo does get taken down on this position. There's plenty of throwing axemen here left remaining here to deal with these Murmillo as they're all going to be getting taken down. The Promethean Offspring going to be getting cleaned up as well as the Citizen pull over here, start eating that goat in the middle of nowhere. The villagers getting pulled off of the wood line, and Count Von Count is all over Wiz's Oranos here in this game. This attack here, this early build order from Count Von Count is absolutely insane as Wiz is just full panic mode. He's got all of these citizens. He's not going to be able to retreat them away. He's going to be villager fighting them back as best as he possibly can, realizing that he can no longer continue in this game. Take a look over here. He's got Count Von Count has built one extra ox cart here. He can build another ox cart and move out over onto these rhinoceros at any point, or he actually has. He's also got the ox cart in the middle of the map here, eating the giraffe. What an insane strategy here from Count Von Count. Now, one thing that I will say in regards to this strategy, he takes a huge hit to his economy by advancing that fast, by not getting all of the villagers out that he needs. Wiz retreating off of the hunt there, so long as he can get his villagers back into gathering fast enough, he should be fine here. The thing that I need to see from Oranos players more often here, if you get rushed, is to build yourself oracles manually. Why? because you can manually heroize them with Valor to get yourself 3, which is already a help from the early stages of the game. And then you can manually heroize your oracles. Now, it's not cheap. You're spending about 70, wait, what is this? I can't do that math. 60 resources for the oracle. Plus then on top of that, you're spending a lot more resources to get yourself another oracle hero out. But it's vitally important that you get that oracle out and that extra military out faster than it is for you to be losing economic gather time, because you're not going to be able to continue fighting otherwise. But it's a way to play around that early pressure much easier. Just get yourself out, a couple extra oracles. You're already in front on the resources because you advance later. So you just got to find your foothold on your resources to stay alive. Count Von Count, what a build order here. He is playing out of his mind in this series thus far. If you guys enjoying it, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.